Alright, so apparently Global got hell difficulty. I did not know about it. I just checked today and I found out we had it. So sorry for not uploading earlier. But I think, you know what? Most people, I say most, some people would probably leave it to the last minute like myself. So this video should still be helpful. Plus, you know, next week and the next 3 months, whenever the character does return, it should be helpful. But I will say one disclaimer. What I'm using right now, you may not use next week or even 2 weeks time. Now the reason why I say that is because, well, the boss, you do have to bring a giant, so I am forced to bring Diane or Jewel, for example, where normally I'd bring this team because it's my favorite team. I have unknown characters, just my better team, right? But because you're forced to use a giant, I now have to bring Diane. And I'll run through the team in a second, but the reason why this is different and the reason why I say you have to bring a giant, because, well, unlike Extreme and below, these are point based, and to be fair, you'd never really look at them. Like, who the hell has looked at extreme points? You never really do that. But on hell difficulty, they give percentages, which is going to give you a massive buff. And to get the max score, to get all the rewards, you have to get 9k, and I just did 9k, well 9.7, and I did all the rewards possible. So you really got to try and get a higher score, but also try and do all the missions, because if you don't, then you're not going to get the 8.5, which you do need to get the free pendant, which is so important every weekly. 3 pendants a week, banging. Alright, so for your team, I'm going to run through it quickly, not make too long, but the main 2 characters, to be fair, is Festival King and Gerard. Now, Gerard does heal for a passive, and you got to remember, you cannot use recovery skills, so this skill does not work at all, but her passive is actually really good, and also she does counter stances, which is actually very good against the boss, because the boss does put them up, so you want to make sure you can cancel them. So she does 2 jobs, she counter stances and heals. You could bring red Matrona, who heals for a passive, but then at that point, you can't use a buff skill, because you get frozen, and she doesn't counter stances. You could bring her, but not the better than Gerard, personally. You could also bring Beatrice, who also heals for a passive, but she only heals unknown characters, so you're not going to get the heal on any of the characters here. So yeah, Gerard is definitely the go-to person, since you're always going to be using King. King is a perfect character for this raid boss. He shields, heals you, he does really good AoE damage, increase your damage too, damage taken. He also removes debuffs and also removes buffs of them. You can't ask for a better character. Like, King is, you have to have King for this boss. It's he's perfect. And then, like I said, the main 2 middle really characters you'll change depending on what the rule is. So to be fair, if it was kill of an unknown character, I'd bring like Ram and Amelia. That's what I'll do probably, because those 2 are another good characters. If you want replacements for King, I would go with Festival Gopher or Blue Gopher, and I guess Amelia, I'm not too sure, because Gopher does heal every time a debuff is removed, but then you want Amelia, because Amelia removes debuffs too. It's very tricky what you can and can bring. But yeah, if you need some help, comment down below and I'll try and help you out with a team that you could bring if you don't have a certain character. But yeah, boys, let's just jump in. Alright, so I forgot to show the gear that I used throughout the video, in case you're wondering. King, give him attack, crit, or attack, defense, whichever one, the interchangeable, but make sure you attack, because you know you want to do damage with the shield. Diane is attack, defense. Once again, she doesn't really crit, so you don't really want to give a crit. So Drew had HP defense, which I actually didn't know, so I think if anything I would have changed it to attack defense, but either one works. Not even you are geared, just give him anything that you kind of need for yourself. And Gerard does have HP defense too, since for me at least she was the weakest one. SA3 level 80, very squishy, so yeah, she has to have HP defense on. But yeah, that is the team. Essentially attack on all 3 of them and HP on the last one. Alright, let's run through what to do here. So first important thing is the left guy always attack sables. Not always, but can attack sable. So we'll make sure you have the King shield up always. To be fair, you always want to have it up just to increase your damage and also to stop damage coming through, because yeah, quite a lot of AoE damage here. So as you can see, I got quite lucky to where the actual boss does use the AoE skill first, the attack sable. So he didn't actually attack my King. There's been a few runs, not too many, but he does do it a few times to where attack sable was last out of every single card, which means your shield is gone, so you get attack sabled. And that does ruin the run, so at that point you probably reset. So right now, this is going to be a little bit different in the video, because I'm trying to get a tier 3 card, so I'm playing a little bit different here. So right now, we're targeting the left guy with Draw, because he is green and blue, and also the right guy is Diane, so we're targeting, well, red, so my Diane does more damage. But yeah, we just move once here with Gerard to merge them, get ultimate a little bit faster, doing more damage too. And in this turn, what you can do right now is actually debuff me, which is fine, because we want to remove debuffs later on, and also remove buffs with King's ultimate. So next turn, we're going to rush out with King, since we want to get ultimate just to, you know, stop damage, but also as well, I thought I may not actually get a King card, so getting King's ultimate guaranteed means 1 extra turn where I don't take damage really. So yeah, we just move once, and then we got the merger for Garage, so I was like, okay, cool, let me let me merge that, and then also move Garada once again to set up for the tier 3, but also get my ultimate, because King's ultimate 1/6 doesn't kill where I'm at right now. I did that much testing, I knew it wasn't going to kill, so you'll see right now in a second. But also, as you can see, full health right now. Garada's heal was actually really good. And then, yeah, I think he does stun here. He could stun King, which could be bad, and that will ruin the run, but it's not always guaranteed, so you gotta hope you don't get stunned here. But yeah, put the stance up. So what we do now is actually use King's ultimate to remove my debuffs, which are going to give me quite a few points. Also remove the buffs too, which are going to give me even more points. And also use my attack cards because I didn't want to use the possible tier 3s. And yeah, we just killed the left guy. The right guy didn't die, and that's very unlucky and kind of not ruined the run, but it could be a lot better, you could say. But yeah, just missed. Garada, I should have probably given level 90 SA5. That would have actually probably killed. Kind of got lucky here. I did get my tier 3 and also my tier 3 for the first time with Garad. And the annoying thing about the left and right guy is when they remove debuffs, they do heal. So as you can see right now, even though he's 1 HP, got a massive heal there. But luckily, I did get nice king cards to where I actually can get, hopefully kill the guy, and you'll see right now. So yeah, I'm using my tier 3 first. Power Strike does do more damage, so use that second, I guess. And then we use my tier 3 to, one, use the skill, but also do maximum damage. And hope I kill it. I could have risked it and killed, well, use another king card, but then I might have a skill next turn for his actual damage he's going to do. So yeah, play that perfectly right now. Boom. 1 HP, adding Diane. Just killed. Because, yeah, if he'd actually survived that turn, because I debuffed him with a tier 3, he's going to heal quite a bit there. And then, yeah, now all we have to do right now is kill the boss with a decent amount of HP and use that tier 3 once. So right now, we're in a very good position because we have Diane's ultimate. We're on turn 6 now, and we have until turn 8 to do some damage. And, yeah, right now, I just moved once with Garad because I'm still always going to get a stance skill. And you want to make sure you actually you remove stances. So, boom, King Shield, that's it. Increase my damage, also give me the shield. Boom. Okay damage, you don't have to have a 6/6. My draw is 4/6, does the job really. Like I said, the boss in the middle is super weak, where like he dies to anything almost. Like I'm not even joking. So right now we're at a really good position. We've gotten our challenges done. All we gotta do is just kill in this turn or next turn. So what I do right now is use Garad to remove the stance. Move once with King, just to get the ultimate next turn if he did survive. Boom, use that, and also use my Diane just to make sure might as well, right? And then yeah, thankfully Garad surprisingly did a lot of damage. Like I said, the boss. He's not hard to kill. He's very squishy. And then boom, we use my King, and then Diane was killing regardless, but just for assurance, we use King and moved him too. So boys, there we go. That is how you get 9k points for this week. Like I said, the big challenge this time was getting a giant kill, and also as well was getting the free gold cards. And yeah, that's kind of the gimmick. Although, like I said, this was for this week only. The same gimmicks apply really. Getting King's ultimate, getting King's buff removal stuff, getting King's card to where you actually can keep on healing, Garad doing all that good stuff. It doesn't really change no matter what, I think, because you know, Diane and Drool could be replaced there. It's essentially just the weekly challenge. I have to use Diane, where next week we could use, you know, my Gopher or use Amelia. And at that point, well, then it'll be very, very easy. So boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you have any comments down below, then do leave a comment. I'll try and help you out. But yeah, boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.